Thank you for joining us to celebrate an exciting milestone in the construction of your new children's hospital. I want to say a special thank you to our construction and design teams who have kept us on track despite the pandemic. We're celebrating safely at home this year, but I look forward to being with all of you in person as we open the new doors to our Children's Tower in the spring of 2023. The new Children's Tower, standing 13 giraffes tall, will allow us to care for more children and families in the kid-friendly environment that they deserve. More than a floor within an adult facility, every square inch of the tower was designed for kids with the input from families. It will be home to emergency, trauma care, inpatient units with all private rooms, additional operating rooms and imaging suites, and let's not forget playrooms and all the special places that make a children's hospital so unique. Friends, this incredible facility will be our community children's hospital, a place where the wonders of childhood will meet the wonders of modern medicine, a place where families will find comfort and hope during some of their hardest, most life-changing days, a place where passion and purpose will come together every day to improve the lives of children from our communities and beyond. For some, that will mean care closer to home, and for others, it will mean a visit to Richmond for a care team and facility that's worth the drive or flight. Our team is a family who believes every child has a right to wellness. And critical to this team includes our community pediatricians and providers. As I joined team members and hospital leaders to sign the final beam that will top our new children's hospital, I was also joined by our community pediatricians. And as we celebrated at a distance, we discussed what this new tower will mean to our patients. And I want you to know I reaffirmed our commitment to work together with them to ensure that our community and our children thrive. So many of you have been critical in making this dream a reality. But I have to give a special thank you to Dr. Michael Rao, who's been paramount in our advocacy for a place where children can have an opportunity to heal, recover, and celebrate their superpowers. Thank you, Dr. Rao. And to my good friend, the Children's Hospital Foundation Board Chairman, Coley Wortham, your passion has ensured a healthy future for all of our children. Thank you to our VCU Health and Chore leadership teams, and to our team members, community pediatricians, community partners like Ronald McDonald House Charities, and so many others who just bolster us every day, just like the steel supports this new facility. It's also my pleasure to introduce Secretary Carey, who has also been with us on this journey and helped us break ground just 2 years ago. Secretary Carey, thank you for your leadership and your support of the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU.
Hello, and thank you, President Rao and the VCU Health team for having me here today. My name is Dan Carey, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Secretary of Health and Human Resources here in Virginia. It is an exciting day for those of us here, albeit virtually, and for our community as we celebrate the topping out of this state-of-the-art facility that will provide inpatient and outpatient care for our most precious treasure, our children. Since coming into office, Governor Northam, a pediatric neurologist, has put the health care of Virginians, and particularly children, first. We know that children are both our future and are among our most vulnerable Virginians. And every child in Virginia deserves a healthy, happy, equitable, and safe future. This facility will help do just that, providing the utmost care and increasing access for our families here in the Commonwealth. The Governor's Office and Virginia Medicaid have worked to ensure that there are no barriers for children in Virginia who need medical services. Because of the Children's Health Insurance Program, or CHIP, qualifying families can seek care for their children without concern for cost or access. I know that VCU and other health systems have many programs and assistance plans so that healing and recovery can always be the first priority. And we will continue in partnership to fight for Virginia's children. Thank you for inviting me to share in this celebration, in this exciting milestone. Congratulations to all who have had a part in making this happen. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. It was a pleasure to join you for the groundbreaking of the new Children's Tower, and I'm honored to be here again today. Nearly 2 years later, to celebrate another incredible milestone in the development of this world-class facility for kids and families right here in the great city of Richmond. I've had a front row seat to the sights and sounds of progress from next door at City Hall, from demolition of the old building to preparing the site for construction to the placement of the final beam in the tower structure. And with every step, my excitement has grown because each new phase signals great promise for our kids and for our city. When kids look at the world, they see no limits. And when it comes to caring for those kids, Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU doesn't either. This hospital has a rich history of caring for all of Richmond's children. Whether families are in need of routine exams and immunizations or specialty and emergency medical care in their most desperate moments, they know they can turn to Children's Hospital. It's one of the crown jewels of our healthcare community in the region and in our Commonwealth. And I'm eagerly anticipating the completion of its new home for inpatient, emergency, and level 1 trauma care in 2023. The opening of those doors will mark the continuation of a steadfast commitment to the health and wellness of our children. They will be our future doctors, our future nurses, teachers, construction workers, caregivers, and community leaders. Congratulations again to everyone involved in this amazing project and the progress you've made thus far. And on behalf of the City of Richmond, I just want to say thank you. Now it's my privilege to pass the metaphorical microphone to one of the most passionate and respected leaders in our city, Dr. Michael Rao, President of Virginia Commonwealth University and VCU Health System.
Thank you, Mayor Stoney, for supporting our mission to provide comprehensive world-class care to the Commonwealth's youngest patients right here at VCU in Richmond. It's been a top priority for me as president, but also as a parent, to bring a hospital to Richmond just for children, their families, and their care providers. Today's topping out marks the substantial progress in this great mission, and I couldn't be more grateful. Colleagues and friends like Coley Wortham and the Children's Hospital Foundation have been incredibly supportive, and I'm so grateful. Also, we're thankful to the Governor, Secretary Kerry, and the Commonwealth's support of children's health care throughout Virginia. We're here because of my exceptionally talented faculty colleagues and all of our providers of care who are addressing the most complex and rare conditions that kids and their families face. While we're here today to celebrate a major construction milestone, it's really important to focus on the people and the programs that will bring the most important meaning to this hospital. This year, we ranked among the nation's top children's hospitals in 4 specialties, and we earned Elite Level 1 Children's Surgery Center verification as well. Our community and our children are at the heart of this progress, and they're exactly what inspires our team to keep climbing to higher levels. Many, many thanks to all of our people who provide top-level care to our patients and their families. The latest ad campaign really sums it up so well. We play for big hearts and tiny bodies. We play for the fighter within. We play for life reclaimed, disease in remission. Thank you for being part of our team as one VCU. Together, we're dedicated to caring for all children from all communities, right here in the Commonwealth and well beyond. Thank you for your commitment to pediatric health at VCU. Soon, we'll be together to celebrate the completion of Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU, and I can't wait.
I want to thank all of you who've worked so tirelessly to bring to life this vision of a world-class children's hospital for the Commonwealth. And with this topping out ceremony, this vision is truly becoming a reality. I want to thank VCU President Mike Rao, CHOR CEO Elias Nujar, Chair of Pediatrics Karen Hendricks Munoz, and everyone at VCU and VCU Health who've gone all in to support this cause. Also, thank you, Secretary Kerry, and thank you, Mayor Stoney, for your steadfast support and advocacy for the children we serve. We could not have made it this far without an enormous team united in this worthy cause. State legislators, community partners, remarkable leaders like Lauren Moore, Coley Wortham, the Chore Foundation, and an army of donors working together. You have played and will continue to play an absolutely essential role in this journey. In every endeavor of this sort, there are some who prefer to remain anonymous or won't accept any credit for starting us on this journey. Some are still with us, and a few have since passed from this earth. But please know this, I'm as grateful to them, we all are as grateful to them, as to all of you with us tonight. Without their unwavering determination, courage, and love, none of this would have happened. Bless them and bless you. When I came to VCU Health last fall, I made a personal commitment to do my part to advance this cause. Virginia Commonwealth University, VCU Health, and our respective boards are all in, and so am I. This topping out event is a milestone in our journey together. The city block that we are transforming as one team will serve as a powerful and enduring promise to Virginia's diverse communities, large and small, all of Virginia's families, that we are in this for the long haul. But what will bring this promise to life is not the building, no matter how wonderful it may be. It will be the thousands of healthcare team members, VCU health professionals, health sciences faculty, staff, and students, community volunteers, and hundreds of independent pediatric practitioners, and referring health systems statewide who will make this amazing structure come to life. I look forward to joining all of you in person when we reach an even bigger milestone not so far from now, the opening of the Wonder Tower in early 2023. Until then, thank you. Let's keep pushing together for Virginia and America's children.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. As I reflect on my career at Chore, I think back to when I was a nurse in the pediatric intensive care unit more than 24 years ago. I always knew we provided the best care for our patients and families, but I also knew we needed to grow into a facility designed for kids from the ground up, yet bolstered by the strengths of our academic center. Today really is a dream come true for that young PICU nurse and for families in our community. Sure, the bright, colorful aesthetics and kid-sized furniture will set the stage for a more positive experience, but the real change comes in how we paint the future of pediatric healthcare. I've had the honor to help guide the planning of this new tower, but the biggest honor has been to walk this transformational journey alongside our families and community partners as they leave their mark on the new tower. Their involvement has been priceless. Even as we plan where medical equipment will be in a room, we worked with families to ensure ample space between clinical and family zones, ensuring kids and families have room to heal and feel safe. They've also helped us prioritize amenities that are instrumental in the healing process. Areas like playrooms and other special places that make a children's hospital so unique. This building has 72 private rooms, a level 1 pediatric trauma center, a helipad, and additional operating and imaging suites. It represents a culmination of years of work to do what's best for children in our community. An entire city block dedicated to all children, regardless of the balance of their bank account, the color of their skin, or their country of origin. It represents a facility that mirrors the incredible care our teams have provided for decades. It represents the grit and grace that goes into our work every day to ensure that children and families thrive. Tonight, we celebrate the topping out of this new facility, but the nurse in me celebrates this as a milestone of healing and hope.
Good evening, friends. This new facility will enhance our tripart mission of providing exceptional clinical care, promoting research discovery, and advancing innovative education. It also represents our continued mission to care for the full breadth of conditions for which children require care. The facility will support new initiatives and growth to recruit and retain top pediatric talent, innovative researchers, as well as the next generation of pediatric physicians and other providers. We have a long-standing commitment to children's care and innovation that dates back to our founding 100 years ago. In a few short years, we'll open a facility that advances the quality of care we've always provided at CHOR, a transformational facility that modernizes our comprehensive pediatric clinical programs, and we are doing this all in the context of the unprecedented challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic and enhanced focus on social justice. Importantly, we remain dedicated to the children of Richmond, Virginia, and beyond, no matter where their journey in health may take them. Through a focus on the rarest and even novel conditions affecting children, we have comprehensive teams and soon an outstanding facility that brings true excellence to any concern faced by a child, even including the most common. So just as our crews have been laying the foundation and firming up the structure to enable the topping out today, we have been working behind the scenes to increase access to care, recruit more specialists, improve collaborations across the community, and create new programs and deepen our expertise to transform pediatric care in our region, even outside of our walls. Programs like Virginia Children's Care Network, a clinically integrated network managed by community physicians and supported by CHOR, are cornerstones of all great children's hospitals. These collaborations, unified with our exceptional pediatric programs like the Children's Heart Center, critical care, neonatology, innovations in cancer research, and the Children's Health Research Institute, to name a few, will work in concert with this new facility to promote quality and safety work while also advancing health discovery, education, and care outcomes, ensuring that we're giving all children the best shot at a healthy future. The work doesn't stop here. We are dedicated to continuing to evolve to meet the needs of our children within our community, our state, and our nation. As I leave you this evening, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome Mr. Coley Wortham, one of our greatest supporters and our biggest cheerleader. Thank you for believing in CHOR and our team, and for all that you've done to make this day a reality.
Good evening. It is a real pleasure to be celebrating the topping out of the Wonder Tower with you today. For all that know me at all, they know that this project has been my goal for just about the last 30 years. As time has gone on, it's become a passion for our whole family. In fact, I have to say, it feels good to be here to celebrate the installation of the final steel beam in the structure, and I know the next 2 years of construction will go by as quickly. When this hospital opens its door in 2023, it will offer our community's children and family an entire city block devoted to their health and well-being. I have been inspired by the hospital team for many years, and I'm so pleased that we'll finally be giving them an environment that reflects their dedication to children as well. We all know this past year has been unlike any we've ever experienced. The fact that we are all still here today celebrating this topping out of a schedule is a testament to the dedication of our partners and friends at Children's Hospital and VCU Health. I'm amazed at the way the construction teams have been able to continue to work safely day in and day out to keep us on track. Just as I'm thankful to the construction crews and medical staff that have continued the work this year, I am also thankful to every person out there who's made a gift to support our capital campaign. During a year in which there have been so many distractions, our generous community has reminded us time and again that they also believe in the work and won't let anything slow it down. On behalf of the board of the Children's Hospital Foundation, I thank you all. as we near the halfway mark of our $100 million fundraising goal. We have our sights set on the building's completion in 2023. We also ask in our community to join us in supporting the Wonder Tower. This is truly a hospital for all, and it's truly possible for all of us to make a difference. Thank you so much, our generous community who has supported this project so far.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Since this new children's tower is being built by and for our community, I'd like for you to hear from our kids, our families and team members, and our community pediatricians as they leave their mark and we raise the final steel beam.
Our nurses are the best at putting our patients first, and now we'll have a new tower that does the same.
One of the playrooms in the hospital will be a memorial room in his honor, and we really had such a great experience at Shore, and with all his care, the doctors, his nurses, and it just really has a special place in our heart. This hospital is where he lived his entire life, and just to be able to give back and know that there's a place in his honor for children to be and to play and to be happy and be normal while they're here, that's really something that means a lot to us.
I think it'll be wonderful to have this new children's hospital for our community. I think several things will be really advantageous of having full-scale specialists with a depth of experience and expertise to bring in lots of support for our children and families. One thing that we do see is sometimes you need specialized care that families have to travel for. So having all of that access right here in Richmond in the Children's Hospital will be wonderful for our families.
I'm a native of Jackson Ward and did my training in pediatrics here at MCV VCU, and it's great to see this for our patients as well as to help support our community.
Well, being here for 30 years and also being a 1980 graduate of MCV, I think this combines good health care and organization for our patients because we have outreaches to all the different programs, especially for our chronically ill children. And I think this is going to be a good success because it's in the city. It's in the center of the city, and I think we'll see growth in this area.
I just think having a place at the tertiary care center downtown where all the experts are, having a central location, and getting involvement from the community, I think it'll improve communication and just overall, I think just more efficient care for the family.
It's going to be the inpatient hospital for sick children. This is the outpatient, so that's going to be the inpatient. I'm really excited for it. This whole place is going to be about children, yeah, and they can focus on their needs.
So amazing. It's just a dream come true. I think it's going to mean all of our services in one location that's convenient for everybody and kid-centric. It's going to be amazing.
The old children's hospital, it's so classic and vintage, and I've been there so many times. But this new children's hospital, it's going to be a symbol of VCU. It's going to be a new place. It's going to have private bedrooms, and for that, it's very exciting for me.
I think it's amazing that, they'll have a facility that caters not just to their health, but also to their imagination and really meets them on their level. So it's definitely exciting.
I'm excited for the space, definitely the space.
We're fortunate to only live about 25 minutes from here. But when we come, we see multiple people on one day, and we don't have to bounce back and forth to buildings or go to different hospitals or different facilities. We're here and we're able to see everyone that he needs to see kind of one shot, and they make it accessible for us. They make it easy for us to do time management as far as our careers go. So it's just been beneficial in that manner, and I can imagine it's only going to get better.
It's just been an incredible gift and an honor to be part of that process. Becca was diagnosed 2 years ago this month with leukemia and has been in treatment ever since then. And to have the opportunity to give back and use our experience in a way that's going to help other families going forward is not just an honor, it's just a real gift to be able to do that. And I've been hugely impressed by the diligence and the questions and the thought that's been put into this process and all the things that are being considered, and just super excited about what's going to be created in this new hospital. So it's been my pleasure.